Registry? This is with kids.
I've just been a normal kid my entire life. I grew up an avid athlete. I started t-ball when I was 4. I did cheer from the time I could cheer. And I went on the treadmill one day just to go take a run. I was at my local gym, and while I was running, doing something I've done every day of my life, I died doing that.
So about 2 weeks before he was going to go off to college, he was playing adult league with his dad like he usually does, and I went to this game.
We're playing, my son makes a shot, something went wrong, he collapses.
Everything that happened is just so fast, it's all a blur. They call 911.
One of the referees said, "Vern, I think we need to do CPR because I'm not getting a pulse." And so I said, let's go to work.
Before the CARES registry, we had no idea how often we responded to cardiac arrests. We had no idea how often bystanders were performing CPR. We didn't know how often a publicly available AED was deployed. And most importantly, we didn't know who was surviving to hospital discharge with good functional capacity. For any problem, you have to diagnose what's wrong before you can prescribe a treatment. So when you collect data and enter it into the CARES registry, it's like performing a system assessment. It'll show you the things that you're doing well, and it will also show you your opportunities for improvement, not just on an individual level, but from a system perspective.
Things that I hadn't realized were significant, all of a sudden, I absolutely saw how significant they were. And exactly as everybody else has been saying, if you can't measure what you're doing, and you can't ask the question of how are we doing, then how can you ever change it? How can you ever improve on it? And so that's what CARES did for us. It allowed us to see some numbers, and then to really take those numbers and say, well, what do they mean? How do we get these numbers? And for the ones that we didn't like very much, how do we change this? We really started drilling down on what we were doing and changing what we were doing. And all of a sudden we saw some difference. And it was phenomenal to see the buy-in from the guys in the field. And